First off, out ahead, you see there's a black ribbon there, or a black piece of tape. Center of that with this particular bucket is how I know the bucket's ready to load. Now I've got a haul road here that's a little on the rough side, so I can't run real fast on it, but I put it in high speed and just kind of ease along here because it's nice. It's not taking a lot of power to move the load, so I'm not building a lot of heat up in the hydraulics. The harder you push this hydraulic system, the hotter it gets. So I just run along here. Now I got to climb this slope, so I go back down into low gear, and my foot, I raise the RPMs of the motor so that I've got plenty of power, and I control the forward speed with my left foot, and it keeps the oil cooler, and it gives you more tractive force on the ground. Some of your bigger loaders that work in the pits all the time have automatic sensors and all that kind of stuff that when you go into a pile or something that needs extra power, it'll automatically slow the wheel spin down and let you rev the engine up higher. I've got two ways of doing this. I've got my left foot here. This pedal is, I manually control it with the pedal. See, I'm going into the pile now. I'm holding my forward speed, that way I'm not spinning my tires going into the pile. So I've got more power to load the dirt. So raise your throttle and control your forward speed. Now I'm back down to the lower speed. It's high gear, just idling along. A little above idle actually. And when I get up to the slope here, I'll shift down so I can get more power. So shifting down. Got my foot on the control on the left, giving it more throttle, climbing the hill. My right finger, the right finger here, is pushing a button that's locking up the rear wheels. So I've got full-time four wheels pulling as I'm climbing the hill. And it's hard to tell, but because I back out over it, but you'll see I didn't spin the tires, or I had very little tire spin as I'm climbing the hill, and you'll see when I get over to the pile there's very little wheel spin going into the pile. On a rubber tired loader, whether it's a skid steer or any dirt moving machine that has rubber tires, the biggest enemy you have is when the wheels start spinning. Because when the wheels start spinning, not only are you running horizontally, so raising the speed up with my foot, controlling the forward speed, look down at the tires, there's no slippage on the tires. If you don't do that, you dig a hole, and then you lose all of your power pushing into the pile because you're trying to climb the machine out of the hole you just dug with the tires, push into the pile. So like I was saying, the worst enemy on a rubber tired machine is the rubber tires, and spinning the tires takes away all of your power. When you're pushing, your weight works with you, but if you spin your tires, then the weight works against you. So here we go. Raise it up, lock the rear end. And if you do start spinning like I did just then, back out of it, fill the holes back up, and push on through it. so often I back out, drag it down, make it smooth again, and that's one of the tips for running a front end loader. I'm running back empty over this road. I can actually put it in high gear and travel a little faster. I'm actually traveling faster than I would if I was in low gear at full throttle. Now I'm going to show you how to get a pretty good sized bucket of dirt. First off, you got to be as straight as possible when you're going into the pile. Be in low gear, get your bucket set. Now see, I'm raising and rolling the bucket, and you can see that bucket is full. And you look at the ground there, and you see no wheel spin in there, or very little, if any. That's just one of the tips I thought I'd share on the operation of this loader. Raising the speed again, got the differentials locked. Perfect. No wheel spin, just the weight of the machine putting a rut in there. Look at the pile and try to figure out where the softest points to penetrate are. Like next time I come back, it may be the left side, or one of the either sides of there looks pretty soft. That up in the front there is getting harder, so we'll probably work to the side. Alright, from this point of view, it looks like the left side is going to be the softer of the two spots. So we'll go in here and get a bucket. Alright, then we've got an option of going back over here, or going up that way, or going that way. You just got to keep watching the pile and looking for the soft spots, then you can get a good load of dirt.